Throwing to the sky. The Zodiac deities never hold back. You're far below him. Train well before returning here. Back so soon. Edge sharpened. Arm restless. I was looking for someone to test it. Mark me. This blade is cast from the best metal. Don't blame me if you hurt yourself. The Zodiac deities never hold back. What rags? Zodiac deities never hold back. You're far below him. Train well before returning here. Back so soon. Give it here. I'll get to... The Zodiac deities never hold back. What rags and tatters? Take this! The guy shall see! The Zodiac tape. Armor and arms. Just ask me. Yourself. But the dishonorable trick. The Zodiac. fair to the art. Yourself. Gone with the wind. The Zodiac.
Dewdrops. There's no going back to the court. Only drink.
May Lord Loud illuminate your path. It retains the energy of both this world and beyond. Not a medicine that can change your destiny. A formula from Toshita. Impeccable. The world is a furnace, and we are its heels. Many are bent on seeking.
Pocket releases Erling Haaland, one touch. Then hits that Erling. Goes through the legs of Mavropanos. That could be tricky for goalies.
Shortcuts. Hence the building.
Gets down to his right very low. Here's touching away for a corner, but it's a good stop. Probably in fault for City's goal, but it's kept out the City goal there. Free header, which is wide.
Back so soon.
Near post area.
Take this! This crap is unfit for my skill. It's yours now. I'll just forge another.
West Ham are going to make their first change of the piece here. Wukong is being introduced with Pablo making way. Gasser can play as a defensive midfielder or a centre-half. He is versatile, the 22-year-old, and he played mostly as a defender for Monaco a couple of seasons ago. out to meet him. Taking up really good positions, the West Ham players. Just barely any space for Manchester City to play through the lines in. Cherki's left towards Haaland, met by Mavropanos. Charged out by Mateus Nunes. They're forced into conceding the corner. Yeah, good play, Nunes and Semenyo there backing him up. If it was who in the end just gets nudged off the ball, conceding that corner. Cherki with the left foot, you would imagine he's swinging something in under Hermansen. Still growing. Sam have conceded 15 goals from corners, the most in the Premier League by...
What's fair to the eye may prove foul to handle. He was clad in splendour, yet you are plain as dirt.
Dealt with.
It's wise to wear more curios to guard yourself.
Arno Silva.
I'll lend a hand.
Cherki. Semenyo. Rodri. Stood up nicely. Great ball. Doku is wild with the follow-up. It's a brilliant ball from Rodri now. He's begging someone to get on the end of it. He's got the perfect sort of pace and flight on it. Goalie can't come and get it. But there's just no one really gambling and getting across the front of any defenders initially. Rather than he was who made that run towards the ball, but just a fraction too late. Haaland, Cherki.
Master of arms stays firm. Go, and rest assured.
Nunes. Arno Silva for Rodri. Nunes. Arno Silva. Semenyo. Mateus Nunes. Well, City asks for a penalty. Michael Oliver says corner. It's just whether or not Mateus Nunes his foot clipped a bit as he's about to shoot.
I've spent my whole life in service. Now I deserve to find some peace.
Well, see from there, but certainly it's been checked, it's been cleared.
What do you think of my work?
Arno Silva with the
Perhaps
corner.
it's for the best.
Suggested at the far
Go
stage.
ahead. I can't spend all day chatting when there's work to be done.
First it was Sword, then Guardiola. Again now, see him on his phone and he's trying to tinker with a few bits and bobs. Second half, still plenty of possession. Erling Haaland yet to really have any sort of chance. Seeing them creating enough, don't feel like a goal is imminent, do you? They're just not creating as many good situations as you would expect with all this possession. Bowen. Convincing, on a rumour eventually coming and just about getting there in time. Nunes. Rodri. Semenyo back to Mateus Nunes. And Cherki. Just always so congested for Manchester City. really having to thread the eye of a needle. Shoki unable to do so there. Kept alive by Doku. Holland! Here's his chance. That's the one he was waiting for. It peeled off really well there. Great ball as well from Doku. Really fast-paced delivery, begging him to hit it first time. Just doesn't quite make the connection that he was after. Drags it, scuffs it wide, but that's better from them. Yeah, I think they would have all felt as they saw that one cut back towards him. He would certainly hit the target. He's playing his favourite Premier League opponents today, and how Pep Guardiola and co could do with him plundering another goal against the Hammers. There's Nunes. 20 minutes left to play. As things stand, Manchester City would be 9 points behind Arsenal with 1 game in hand. West Ham, they would be out of the relegation zone. Could kick back and see how Tottenham Hotspur and Nottingham Forest and Leeds United all fare tomorrow. Doku. Another shot that was nearly in again there. West Ham making a meal of getting it away and just starting to get a little bit stretched here. Certainly, Jeremy Doku is looking dangerous. He's the 1v1 against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. 2 or 3 times he's taken him on and delivered something into the box. Nunes with the big sweep out to Doku. Wan-Bissaka does have his hands full at the moment. Rodri. Around it. Still going Rodri, going over, getting nothing. He's stepping in, but only slightly delaying West Ham's progress. Doku. Tebow have to deal with him, and deal with him he does. Stejanos levering Gay off it illegally. Is Rodri. Semenyo. Silva. Arlen waiting. Now here's Jarrod Bowen, completely on his own for now. The ball comes in the shape of Magassa. That's where playing Jarrod Bowen. As I mentioned earlier, he's really quick. He wasn't going to outrun him. He's turned back, kept it for his team very well. This evening, the numbers aren't quite as impressive from Adama Traore. But his 3 goals against Manchester City is the most he's scored against a single Premier League team. And he hasn't scored for anyone for over a year. Manchester United with Nuno Espirito Santo, and he joined from Fulham in January. He will come on for Tati Castellanos. They've just changed the changes here, Manchester City. We heard that Erling Haaland was going to be withdrawn for Phil Foden to come on, but it's actually Antoine Semenyo who has gone off.
I think that would have been a huge call to take Erling Haaland off. I know they've a massive game midweek, etc. I understand all that, but needs must right now for Manchester City in terms of Premier League. And if you just want a few situations to drop for Erling Haaland, you're pretty convinced that eventually he'll find a way. Just need to create more.
Alright, trying to create something. Donnarumma slides out. Reinders has also come on for Manchester City with Bernardo Silva making way. Torreira will certainly give West Ham the pace to try and flip that ball quickly over the top. Though it might have been offside. Okay. One back cleanly and given away to O'Reilly. Headed away by Mateus Nunes. Who found himself in trouble. He's cleaned out Rodri. It's a yellow card. Decided to take one for the team there, otherwise City were away.
Yeah. Rodri very close to getting away there. That's absolutely having to clean him out. Take the card because there could well have been 3-on-3 there. City had Rodri evaded that tackle.
Rodri, who is a player that's perhaps committed one or two of those himself when he's decided to take one for the team. Manchester City now. It's a test of nerve as much as technique. They've seen that the time is ticking. They know what's at stake. They know the gap that Arsenal have now created between the two clubs. Arsenal did keep their nerve and struck twice late on against Everton a few hours ago. Now City need a late show. Haaland's flick was nice. Foden's up there, and his cross is going behind for a corner kick. It's movement. Gets involved, and just come on. He started 4 of the last 12 games. Didn't get on against Real Madrid, Phil Foden. Struggling. That was for a touch, and then Shirky certainly got a touch, and Evanson got his gloves behind it.
He's not the biggest goalkeeper, is he, Manson's going to struggle with all the numbers written around him. Certainly he's nice and agile there, good stop that. So that was a decent effort from Shirky.
It's Manchester City throw. Doesn't agree.
Turn the ball over and just release maybe Adama Traore with that searing pace that he has, or Jarrod Bowen in a good area. Just take one chance. He knows that City will have most of the down the end of the game. Go back there, tight.
No good. Gay forwards to O'Reilly, who's knocked off by Socek. Both sets of fans really. Nunes, for Foden. Kusanov. Arsenal. Foden. And Shirky. Tess Nunes. Shirky.